Hey, what's happening, people? Welcome to another edition of Messages in the Madness. It is Sunday. It's 8 o'clock. I'm here. You're here. We're here. That's all that matters. Thank y'all for stopping in. Hope you've had a great week, a great weekend. I just hope everything's been going really good for you. I really do. I've had a great week myself. I know I say that every week, but hey, it's the truth. I had a great week. I'm just happy to be alive. 99.9% of the time, I'm just happy to be alive. So there you go. Lot going on. Man, a lot going on. I meant to write down everything that I've done this week because it's been a busy, busy week. It really has. Spent some time with my grandkids, which y'all saw the pictures on my Facebook about that. Hanging out with the grands. Y'all know that's a big thing for me. So I was really happy to be able to do that. I wish I could see all of them. I really do. All of them at one time. Man, that would be so awesome. All my grandkids at one time. Yeah, I would need some drugs for that one. Really would. But in the meantime, let me see if I can get this light. For some odd reason, I can't get my lighting right tonight. So I'm like over bright, like paper sharp, like being bright. So anyway, oh man, didn't do any comedy this week. I went and saw some comedy. Some dude Buzz Sutherland out at Backdoor Comedy Club. That was great hanging out with him. Met some nice people from the St. Louis. It's called the St. Louis Youth Outreach Sports Authority, and they invited me to do some toy giveaways with them. So I woke up Saturday, went out with them, and we went through some of the underprivileged neighborhoods and gave toys. It was amazing. We had a police escort, so that's why you saw the picture of me with the policeman. But we had police escorts, and we're going through these neighborhoods. I didn't even know some of these neighborhoods existed. I've been through these towns for years. Didn't know these neighborhoods existed. And we pull in, and all these kids, we just pull down the street, and these kids just start coming out of doors. I mean, they're in their little robes. Some of them are barefooted. Some of them got on clothes. I mean, they just start coming out, and we giving away toys. It was the coolest thing. It was really, 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 really cool. I mean, it just warms your heart. And my dude Buzz did something that just kind of blew my mind. There was this little girl. She had got a couple of gifts. She got like a stuffed animal and a puzzle. And she was walking back, and her face was kind of frowned up. And he goes, "Look at that little face. That's just no. I gotta fix that." So he stops the whole damn caravan, jumps out of my truck, runs to the front, grabs the little girl, takes her back to the front, stops the caravan, and gave her a bike, a brand new bike. Boy, that little girl's face was shining like new money. And I'm like, man, that just melted your heart right there. But seeing these babies come out and these people come out to get those gifts, yeah, that was amazing. Simply amazing. Friday night, I also went out to Helium Comedy Club. Got to see Adele Givens. If you don't know who she is, you should look her up. She is one of the queens of comedy. Been in the comedy game over 30 years. Phenomenal career. My dude Smoogie was opening for her, so I got to go out and hang out with him, support him. So it was a busy weekend. And then yesterday, I spent the whole day. Well, after I got through with the toys, started picking up grandkids and got them and hung out with them. And then the day we went shopping with the grandboys. Yeah, we did. We went shopping with the two oldest grandboys. That was a lot of fun. It really was. I enjoyed them, and as part of just being a part of being a pawpaw, man. As you see, I'm still smiling about it because it's just part of being a pawpaw. And that was something I didn't have growing up. Was a paw. Well, I had a pawpaw. I had pawpaws, of course, but I never had a pawpaw to spend time with me. I never had a pawpaw to spend $1 on me. I didn't have that. I didn't have, I wouldn't have cared for the money if I just had a pawpaw to take me fishing. That would have been amazing. But it didn't have that. Um, it was just amazing. It was. So I did not have a topic for the night. I didn't. Didn't have a topic for the night, and I put it out there on Facebook that I didn't have a topic for the night. And y'all rang in, and I thank y'all for ringing in. And I'm gonna read y'all some of the stuff. Oh, but do me a favor, make sure you hit like a love. Please hit like a love. Let me know that you hear it. Really appreciate that. And hey, share the page, share the page, share the page. Okay. So anyway, topics that you guys came up with, I thought were kind of awesome. I'm not gonna read the names of who said what, but I'm gonna read them and then I'm gonna get to the topic that we did pick. Okay, so The very first one, boxing should not be attempted murder. What, Linda? Oh, I said I won't call no names, but that was funny to me. Christmas all alone. That's a hard one. Are you celebrating Christmas or commercialism? Very good point. The expectations slash pressures of Christmas. That's a good one too. The importance of being a part of the solution, not part of the problem. Hmm. Getting the younger generation, 21 to 45, into live comedy. That's going to be a topic for another show. I know. Appreciate the little things because sometimes there are big things in reality. That's true. See a person who didn't have running water for a couple of days. Very true. Teach Kwanzaa. I would love to teach Kwanzaa, but I was told I was not qualified to teach Kwanzaa. So I'm going to have to do that another time. The gift of giving. The simple times of 1970s. Man, shoot. 70s was something else, wasn't it? Goals for 2022. That's going to be next week's show. Nah, it's going to be a show real soon. But yeah, it's probably going to be next week's show. Christmas plans and Christmas traditions. Those was what we came up with. Those were the ones that you guys put out there for me, and I appreciate that. But before people start popping out, because I see my numbers went up and then they went down, I guess I didn't say hey to everybody, so I want to say good evening to everybody that's watching. Hey, brother James, brother Andy, good to see you. Hey, Miss Annette, I hope your surgery went well. I hope you're doing great. Hey, Miss Charlotte, great to see you. Um, I'm going to need a hotel room if the gathering ever happens. Hello, Miss Nanette. I'm not sure what that means, so I'm going to need you to clarify that later. Brother James, good to see you. And everybody else that's out there in La La Land that's peeking in on me. Thank y'all for peeking in, stopping by, saying hi. I appreciate that. So the name of the show that we called it tonight was the time. Well, I just called it the night before Christmas. I know it's not the night before Christmas, but it's the weekend before Christmas. And all through the country, everybody is stirring, even the mice. Got a lot going on. Um, Happy to hear that you're cancer free. Y'all give Miss Annette some love on that. She cancer free, had her surgery this weekend. Congratulations. Very, very happy to hear that. But yeah, I mean, it's hard not to talk about Christmas because that's what's going on. It's Christmas. And Christmas, Kwanzaa, whatever the holiday is that you're celebrating or have celebrated, it's the reality. It is what it is right now. Um, yeah. And I know they say, Jesus is the reason for the season. This is true too. And I was like I say, I had Christmas topics on my brain, but I'm like, man, everybody's talking about Christmas. Can we not talk about Christmas? But it's kind of hard not to. You have to address the elephant in the room, and the elephant of the month is Christmas. Hell, they started playing Christmas music in October. You know, thank God. I mean, there's very little Thanksgiving music, but I don't think any Thanksgiving music will get played before the Christmas music. So I will address the one thing. Yes, I know Christmas has become very commercialized. It really, really, really has. But a lot of people have been doing a very good job of not commercializing it because I've been hearing a lot of don't give a gift that costs money. Give the gift of time and love and appreciation and gratitude, or just a little coupon that says free for whatever free tool, free chore, or something of that nature. Give the gift of yourself. That would combat some of this commercialism, but it is what it is. I've been involved in relationships with people with a person that was very materialistic, well, more than one, very materialistic people, and therefore the measure of your love was measured by the gift that you gave, and that was kind of tough. It was really kind of tough, and when I look back at it, I'm grateful that I was delivered from that because that's not what I'm in now, and it still plagues in the back of my mind. Commercialism has done some terrible things in this country. It's done some great things. It's made a lot of people rich. I mean, some people just set up and wait for. I mean, their whole business is based around Christmas. Period. That's where they make the bulk of their money. That's where I just being honest about it. That's where they make the bulk of their money. Christmas. But tis the season not to be materialistic. Tis the season to give love and joy and appreciation and spend some time with somebody who really needs it. And one of the other topics that we discussed that was suggested was, and I want to get it right, Christmas alone. Man, Christmas all alone ain't no fun. It's not. But then, and the reason why we brought this up, I was having a discussion, and the discussion went like this. There are some people who are spending Christmas alone by themselves for the very first time because they lost someone, maybe to COVID or maybe to just regular, just to life in general. And maybe this is their first Christmas alone. And how are they dealing with that? Do me a favor. I know if you know somebody, pick up a phone, make a phone call, see about them, check on them, text them. They may have lost somebody to natural causes. They may have lost them to the COVID. They could have lost them to, and if you live in St. Louis, possibly, unfortunately, gunshot. But check on those people, would you? Because it's a hard thing. It's a hard thing to go through your first Christmas without people because Christmas is all about memories. Don't you have some memories that you remember? I mean, don't you have some great Christmas memories? Or you have those. And especially if you've lived a number of years, you've got some great Christmas memories. You've got some that's not so great. I remember when I was a kid, I remember one Christmas we got underwear. One Christmas we got fruit. And then another Christmas we had a bunch of presents up under the tree. And then they were gone. My mama had to take those Christmas presents, unwrap them, and take them back to the store and get the money because we needed the money for rent. So, but there's a lot of people that there's a lot of memories around Christmas, good, bad, and indifferent. But there are a lot of people that are going to go through Christmas alone. Check on them, please. Yeah, do a little self care during Christmas. Check on yourself, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Take care of you. Make sure that you're okay. Um, I'm going to go down this list. The expectations and pressures of Christmas. That is a that one is hard because see, like for instance, um, James, I'm sorry. He says the first Christmas without his mama. I'm really sorry for that, bro. I really am. But the expectations and pressures of Christmas, there are those are rough. Those are tough, and I just spoke about those. The expectations. There's two gifts I want in this life. I've wanted them for a very long time, and it's hard for anybody to buy them for me because I'm too picky. Like my hats. Everybody knows it's hard for me for somebody to buy me a hat because I'm very picky about my hats. I pretty much got to do it myself. But the two gifts that I've always wanted, one was a telescope, and there's a particular type of telescope that I want. It's a reflector telescope this big, blah 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 blah, and it's hard for me to explain it to somebody exactly what it is that I want, and it's hard for me to ask somebody to buy this for me because it costs a certain amount. It costs a pretty good. It costs more than $500. Make a long story short, I don't tell people what it is. Oh, and then the second one is a PA system. I don't have my own PA system for when I go to do comedy shows. I'd like to have a two-speaker PA system, plain and simple. Because sometimes I've been to events where they didn't have a PA system. I had to use my voice to do a show. Those are the two things I've always wanted. I don't ask people for them because, like I say, I'm very particular about what I want. But at the same time, the other reason why I don't is because I don't want to put the expectation on someone to produce something for me that costs an absorbent amount of money. I just don't. And people do have high expectations of others, and it's wrong. Well, I can't say it's wrong. I just say it's not fair. What you should expect from somebody is just expect them to just love you. And in whatever form that they show that love, be appreciative and accepting of that. How about that? Yeah. Yeah. Now kids got expectations. That's a different story. They ain't grown. That's different. Um, the gift of giving. We talked about that. It is a gift to be able to give. It's a privilege to be able to give. Today, just watching my grandsons are very quiet men. So I get more out of saying, go get, do you need this? Get it. Do you need that? Then get it. Do you want that? Then get it. Go ahead. Papa and Nene got you. Um, Giving those gifts this weekend, man, that was everything to me. I'm still riding on cloud nine, watching them babies come out and getting these gifts that people were, and a shout out to St. Louis Outreach, St. Louis Youth Outreach Sports Authority again for doing this. They gave out over $50,000 worth of toys to children, to underprivileged children. But just to see their little faces was amazing. I gave Princess Izzy, our youngest granddaughter, August. I gave her a baby doll that they gave me from the toy drive, from the toy giveaway, to give to her, and I gave her that baby doll, and she held on to that baby. She's just walking around with it, just walking. I mean, she would not let that baby doll go. She named the baby brother, even though it's a little girl. She held on to that little baby doll. She's just happy with that little baby. And that baby doll, I know it didn't cost more than $10, $15. But it was just the fact that it was a gift for her and it was something that she wanted and didn't expect. Giving of yourself is a huge, huge thing. Just a little bit of you goes a long way. Now, Papa ain't loaded with that money. Now, I'm using the pastor's credit card. Thank you very much. Um, Christmas plans. What are your plans for Christmas? Type them up. Put them up on the screen. What's your plans for Christmas? You gonna go visit family? You gonna let family come visit you? You gonna cook a big dinner, or are you eating TV dinner? TV dinner for Christmas. What are you doing for Christmas? I remember one Christmas that really plays back in my brain when my kids were little. Married to my first wife, we used to go and get live Christmas trees. We drive out of town, we go to the Christmas farm, we ride on a little wagon, we pick out the tree, we cut down the tree, we put it on the wagon, tie it on the car, bring it home, decorate up the tree. And one year I was fortunate, financially fortunate, and got the kids basically everything that they asked for. And that was all these presents up under the tree. And I thought that I had really accomplished something by being able to do that, by being able to give my children that. Excuse me. At the end of the day, the most precious gift I got from my children that day was hugs and thank yous. They didn't care nothing about the presents. They was happy daddy was home that day to be there with them. That's what made all the difference. But like I said, what's your plans? Ned says, family at home with the critters. Okay. James says chili feed at brother's house. Okay. I got that. I hope you do get to see some of your family and friends, but at the same time, yes, I'm gonna say it, be safe, be careful, take care of yourselves, please. Uh, my daughter sent a text message this evening. She works at my daughter's a certified respiratory therapist. She works at a major hospital down in New Orleans, and she sent us a little chart this evening telling us what was going on in the ER. And she said the things that's going on in the ER tonight will blow your mind. I'm like, well, what is that? She said the ER is full of people. And what's going on in the ER, where is it at? Is hold on, I'm getting to it. Of course, COVID, suicide, it's COVID, the flu. The flu is back. Overdoses, drug overdoses, suicide attempts. And that makes a lot of sense. suicide attempts being up. Yeah. The flu is back. Believe that. Wow. My dude Chris saying here in Texas, Christmas here in Texas with my in-laws, and then headed home to southeast Missouri. Hope to catch the bus southern the show. All right, bro. Oh, so you're gonna be in Cape Girardeau on the end of the month. Okay, cool. Chris is also a member of the Veterans of Comedy. I was meaning to wear my shirt tonight. I got a shirt just like Chris's that says Longhorn yesterday. I'll wear it next week. I will. Um, let's see. Miss Barbara says, first Christmas without my sister, best friend of 25 years plus, and I'm not handling it very well, but I'm doing it at home with husband and son and his girlfriend. Well, I'm gonna say it out loud, Miss Barbara. I know Miss Phyllis is looking down and smiling on you. I know, no, she's not looking down. She hanging out right there with you because yeah, y'all was tight. That's my buddy, Miss Phyllis, and I miss her too. So, um, yeah, it's gonna be. So, like I say, everybody's going through something this year. Barbara's missing her best friend of 25 years. I get that. I don't really have. Well, I take that back. Talk about Christmas traditions. We had a Christmas tradition. Um, my mama, when we did have presents up under the tree, we did the 12 days of Christmas. So 12 days from Christmas, you got to open up one present. You can open up the biggest present, you can open up the smallest present. It was completely up to you. But we got to open up one present a night until Christmas. And sometimes we still had presents left under the tree. And I thought that was just so cool. And we would always save the biggest box for last, thinking, oh, yeah, this is it right here. This is it. One year she got us. Yeah, we saved the biggest box for Christmas Day. And we opened up that box, and then it was nothing there but another box. So we opened up that box, and there was nothing there but another box. We opened up that box, and then inside that box was a damn catalog from Sears. Yeah, she got us. So, and then the other tradition I remember, we used to open up our Christmas presents we would open up presents that night at 12:01. We didn't wait till Christmas morning, 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock. We did it 12:01 Christmas morning. And then of course the traditional, what y'all cooking thing for Christmas dinner? What's your one traditional meal what's your one traditional item you must have on Christmas? What's that one food? Yeah, tradition. Tradition is everything. I saved this one right here. Said appreciate the little things because sometimes they are the big things in reality. That is so true. Appreciate those hugs. Appreciate the kisses. Appreciate the telephone calls and the text messages. Appreciate those gift cards that you get, or appreciate those Christmas cards that you get in the mail. They may not be, that Christmas card came out of a pack of 2,000, but somebody actually took the time to fill it out and send it to you because they thought enough of you. Appreciate that. Appreciate those. Appreciate those that are around you. The little things. Appreciate. Um, oh, appreciate everything. Appreciate being able to actually say this out loud. Can somebody please send me a bowl of chitlins? Wow. Y'all gonna have to inbox her about that one, okay? So people starting to put up what the traditional foods are, ham and noodles, chitlins. Okay. I'm a big fan of pecan pie. Yes, I am. Love me some pecan pie. And I appreciate it when I get it. I do. I really do. But tradition. But back to the little things. Appreciate those little things. Because sometimes those little things are all that people can muster. I'm gonna send a special shout out to you. Man, I'm 24 minutes in. Y'all just let me run my mouth tonight. Make sure you hit like or love. Let me know that you stopped by. You came in. You stopped in. But get before I close out the show, I want to send a special shout out to Fudge. Really, James Fudge. Okay. It's been a special shout out to a friend of mine that let me know something. They let me know that they did read my first book, Messages in the Madness, which I appreciated greatly. They went through some health issues and they are doing better. And they shared some kind words with me that really touched my heart. And I just want you to know that I appreciated it. It meant a lot to me. It still means a lot to me. And then again, you mean a lot to me as well. So very happy that things are going better. I'll put it like that. So they asked to stay anonymous. We're gonna stay anonymous, but I just want you to know those words really touch my heart. You know. Chris said pecan pie is hard to get. Not just anyone can make it right, and store bought is just not the same. Actually, Chris, I know how to make pecan pie. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But I'm lazy. So there you go. I'm lazy. I am. Vincent, glad to see you, man. Thank you for stopping by. Merry Christmas to you too. So, as we close out this week, yes, we are going to do a show next week. And then again, I've been seriously considering going on hiatus for January of next year. I really want to finish my book, finish doing the audio version of my book. Then I'm going to send it off to get it mastered. So I was thinking about taking that time to do that. I'll, toss that around, let y'all know what's happening there. I do have some news for y'all. So I know we got to do one more show the first of the year. We got to do that, and then I'm gonna share that news with y'all because God is amazing and does some amazing things, and He's done some amazing for me, and I'm gonna share that with y'all. But in the interim, thanks for the offer, James. But in the interim, 'tis the season to be wonderful. 'Tis the season to be a friend to a friend. 'Tis the season to love each other, to take care of your fellow man, your fellow woman. 'Tis the season to just be great people. We've got too much negativity in the world already. Let's just try. How about we just take this week and just try to be the best people that we can be? Love those that we can love, care for those that we can care to. Just be kind to a perfect stranger and be kind to yourself. Yes, it's a tough season. We got another week to get through. 2 weeks. Yeah, spread the love. Yeah, spread the love. And we got 2 more weeks. We got 14 days, 15. We got take it back. We got 11 days to get through. We can do it. If you're thinking about harming yourself, call somebody. If you don't want to be alone, call somebody, text somebody. Go sit in a church, something. 'Tis the season to be appreciative. So, with that, I pray that you have a great Christmas, a great holiday, a great everything that you needed to be. I'll look forward to seeing you on Sunday night, the day after Christmas, unless you're busy with family. Um, you will not be excused unless you actually have a note from somebody. Um, what is that? Fart tech. I don't know what that is, Emma Waller. Well, I don't know what that is. But yeah, you will not be excused unless you have a note from someone saying you were not able to be on the show for whatever reasons. Um, so with that, God loves you. I love you. You know I do. Take care of yourselves, respect yourselves, take care of them children, hug them, love them, kiss on them, respect our vets, enjoy your holiday. Send me a message or two, let me know you guys are doing okay. I appreciate that. I do appreciate it. So, with that, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays to you and yours. I'm Longhorn. God bless y'all.